Good morning, you guys. It is Sunday, April 28th, 2024, and it's time for your weekly reading. I'm Dolly, and this is the Wolf Girl Oracle. Now, I know there's a lot going on in the world right now. There's so much going on. There's civil unrest going on. There were natural disasters. We have an ex-president who wants to be president, who's involved in a criminal trial and has all kinds of legal woes. We just have thing after thing after thing going on here. It feels so upside down. It feels so topsy-turvy right now. But we have spirit. So let's go to spirit and find out the best way to navigate through all of this chaotic unrest. And let's keep in mind that sometimes chaos is necessary for positive change. Okay, so let's get over to the other camera and let's get this reading started today. All right. So, you know what? Let's do this. Hey, that's even better. Now you can see me. Let's use the Modern Way Tarot for our reading today. Oh my, you can't even see me. What is going on, you guys? I am cattywampus. But that kind of goes along with what everything else that's happening, right? Mercury is out of retrograde now, so hopefully things will start to improve. But let's go to spirit. Let's talk to spirit and find out the best way to navigate through these uncertain times right now. We need to become comfortable with uncertainty, and I know that that's hard. But just stay in the moment, you guys. Let's find out from spirit. Gods, goddesses, and angels, please protect us. Spirits of the land in my home, the Landvatir and the Husvatir, surround us. And ancestors, please give us wisdom. How can we navigate through all the trials and tribulations that are happening right now? Spirit, please and thank you, and I love you. Okay. So, our first card today is falling out, so let's take it. It is the Knight of Swords. I'll put that way over here. Okay. Our second card today is the Nine of Swords in the medicine position. Nine of Swords, medicine position. Our third card today is the Hermit. And our fourth card today is the Ace of Cups. So this is a little story that is going to lead us along the way through the week here this week. And let me just put the cards down right here. We start off with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Now this card, all the knights are kind of like this fast-moving forward feeling, right? This quick thinking, quick decisiveness, ambitious, just really strong-headed feeling, okay? And I feel like that's kind of where we are right now. The whole country is very locked into their own thoughts and feelings and ideas about the way that the country should be run, the way that everything in the country should be handled. And half the country is on one side, half the country is on the other side. They both think they're strongly right. They both are taking strong creative action to try to further the agenda of their thinking. And that can be a little reckless, and that can be impulsive, and that can be it can be a little aggressive, overly assertive, right? So if you're being approached by someone who's got this strong feeling, this strong ideas about the way things that, should be, at least for me, I know my first reaction to that is, whoa! And I take a step back. And from that point forward, I'm not even hearing what's being said, right? Because now I'm in defensive mode and I'm like, what? Whoa, And I think that so many groups right now in our country are like that. They're just locked in with their feet firmly like stuck in the sand, and they are just not hearing and not giving in a way that is unifying, that is easy to take in. When you approach somebody with your arms open, they're likely to open up their arms and receive, right? But if you go at them with your fists raised, well, that's a whole different situation. And that is where we're at right now. Okay. So then we come to the Nine of Swords in the medicine position. And this is the card of anxiety, depression, mental anguish. A lot of it's self-imposed. And it's our action is leading to this reaction, if that makes sense. So this hard-headedness that we've been displaying is really creating our own suffering, right? We're creating a lot of our own suffering because of how we are behaving as a country. Nothing good comes out of this. I mean, there are times where you got to be solidly strong on your position. Absolutely. But the moment we close our ears is the moment that we start to suffer. We bring this suffering on ourselves. We cause our own suffering. And I know that that's hard to believe, and sometimes that's hard to hear, but we really do. We cause so much of our own anxiety and remorse and anguish, and we're not sleeping. There's insomnia because our minds are whirling and whirling and whirling and whirling, and all that is self-imposed. Okay, so we come to the Hermit. The Hermit. And I've seen the Hermit come up quite a bit in a lot of people's readings over the last week. And it's come up for me as well. And one thing I got to say about the Hermit is, although it is very much an introspective card, it is a look inside and really take an account of yourself and take responsibility kind of card. It's also the card of enlightenment, and it's also the card of illumination, right? The lighting of the way. The lighting forward, he holds that lantern forward so that he can see what's along his path, right? And I feel that we've come to a point where we need to start listening and then examine ourselves based off of what we hear. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that all the Democrats should run out and become Republicans, or that all the Republicans should run out and become Democrats, but we do need to start listening, and then we need to weigh our values. We need to look at our ethics and our morality and start saying, am I doing the best I can to promote peace, to promote love, to promote unity? I'm not sure that we're doing that right now. I think it's easier to give in to the feelings of fear, the feelings of hate, I feel like that's so much easier, but it's not what we should be doing, and it's not leading us down a good path, you guys. Not at all. All right. And then our last card is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. And this is a beautiful card because it is the card of love and compassion, forgiveness. It's the card of flow. And after doing some examination with the Hermit, I'm hoping that we get to a place of compassion where we start to see in ourselves some of the things that we don't like about the other people, and start admitting that to ourselves and saying, yeah, I get so bent out of shape over these certain things. Am I guilty of those things too? Am I promoting this? Am I putting this out into the universe? Am I partly to blame? Nobody wants to feel that. Nobody wants to be part of the problem. Everybody wants to be part of the solution, but we got to really make sure that we are. We have to be honest. And I know that that's hard right now. I know this. So I would strongly encourage divine communication. Okay, divine communication. Whether you do it through prayer, through ritual, through meditation, self-examine and say, am I doing everything that I can to promote peace, to promote common sense, and be open-armed and compassionate to the people who are completely different from you. Hear what they have to say. Listen. Listening is the first step towards understanding. We've got to do that, you guys. All right, let's go back to the other camera. All right, there, I got it. Oh, electronics, right? Anyways, I want to thank you all for coming today. I love you guys. I hope that you found this message from Spirit useful, and I will see you all again next week. Monday in Katie's morning show, Tuesday and Thursday in my morning show, and Friday Sonia won't be here. For the next 2 weeks, Sonia won't be doing her morning show on Fridays. So maybe we'll work something out here, and one of us will jump in and try to do a morning show on Friday. But I love you guys, and I hope you all have a great week, and we'll see you soon, okay? Take care, everybody. All right, bye-bye.